Farmhouse Fix Up Part 13, where we are converting our 1870s farmhouse into something we will love. And today is the first day of moving, and we also filled a 26-foot U-Haul. You can see some stuff's already been removed from here, and there's the back of the truck. And just real quick, because these are the last things that ended up in the house, the island butcher block counter ended up in, as did the staircase railing. So I started bringing things in the house from the side porch while Jordan and my brother-in-law and father-in-law were carrying the heavy things down into the basement. Then they decided, hey, we have these big double doors, why are we not moving in things through the front? And Jordan told me just to help him avoid running into the porch, not a tree, but he ended up hitting a tree, so my brother-in-law is holding that down for him so he can get past it. So here's them moving some of the stuff into the house. And then after our help left, I started cleaning out the cabinets and putting some stuff in them. Honestly, this is probably not where everything's gonna end up going. I was just trying to get things out of bins so we could reuse those bins to move the rest of the stuff out of our house. Plus everything was super dusty and I just really needed to get it cleaned. I forgot to take a video of this before Jordan was finishing up, but this is our shoe rack from the old house. We're just reusing it in the new one, so he's adding the last of the shelves there, and that's how that turned out. And then he finished one of the shelving units in the upstairs storage room behind our bathroom, and we put one of our cabinets from the other house back in there, and I started filling it with things. And that's about as far as we got for the day. It's still a little bit, messy. I know it's not too bad right now. It gets worse. And then we got some clothes in our master closet. This is only the tip of the iceberg, and also some things up in my office. That cabinet upstairs used to be storage for my Waterford and candles, which is what I'm continuing to do, and Jordan was just really excited to get his safe in his office. Our deep freezer and what we call our garage fridge, which will now be the basement fridge, is in the basement. And we also pulled in all my decorations from the garage that are gonna be put in the basement on the shelves. And when I showed up the next day and he was already there again, our house was just so empty. They had the whole entire porch cleared off, underneath the carport, and that pile of junk behind the house is gone. And guess what? We passed our final inspection, which means time to start fully moving in. So a couple of things they got done is they added the hardware in the kitchen. We did brass on the green cabinets and black on the white cabinets, as well as in the laundry room. And then just a few things we got done this day because we didn't have a ton of time. Jordan started staining all the shelves in the pantry, and I was cleaning the kitchen, all the cabinet faces inside the cabinets, the floating shelves, everything. Then he started painting the butcher block island while I continued to clean, and this is how the island turned out. And the pantry shelves. This actually came from an inspiration photo. I'll have to show it to you guys sometime. It looks so nice. Here's me cleaning out our bedroom because we needed to get it ready to sleep in. And cleaning it out, we didn't have any mops or anything yet, so I'm doing it by hand and putting together our bed frame. We've never had a king bed before, so this is very exciting. Here's us putting it on. It doesn't fit quite right, but we've had no issues with it since. Jordan was installing a light underneath his live edge table because his bunny is going underneath there. And this is the thing he was the most excited about, is all of his security cameras are up, so don't try and break into our house because you will be caught on camera. He has a whole entire setup inside of his office. And today is another day of unpacking. It was almost overwhelming because this is the majority of our stuff now. And luckily it was kind of a crappy rainy day, so I didn't feel too bad about being inside unpacking. But first I needed to wash our mattress pad in the washer. Was I really supposed to be using it because of the septic issues? Not really, but this needed to get washed in order for us to sleep there. While that was going on, I was cleaning the laundry room and our bedroom again, just to make sure that everything was clean and good to go. And then when I was done with that, I just started kind of unpacking things, waiting for that mattress pad to be done. Once it was done, it was time to put it on the bed. And then it was time to put on the sheets. I got cotton sheets from Bed Bath & Beyond when they were going out of business and on clearance. These are super nice and soft sheets and absolutely love sleeping in them. And then the quilt is from Target. It's a Casaluna quilt that's in sage. It's very pretty. I love it. And time to put the bed together. All we have are these two pillows for right now. But then Jordan decided we needed a TV in our bedroom just to have it ready because he was going to be doing some work later and wanted me to be able to watch some TV. And then we had to put up a shower curtain so that we could shower, and lo and behold, the liner was the wrong size, so I'm gonna have to get a new one. And this day my lovely in-laws were back helping paint some more. My father-in-law was doing the staircase for us because it was wood. We were thinking about staining it but decided to paint it, and I was cleaning up the kitchen a little bit more to get it more livable because it's kind of a mess right now. Then I started filling my spice drawer. I need to get more of these matching little jars just to get them all together. And then this pull-out rack, I thought was a utensil one. Then for what feels like the millionth time, I'm cleaning our bathroom to get it all ready to go. And then I'm cleaning the laundry room because my cat is coming today. Move all the bins from the living room into the dining room so we could start putting together our couch, which you can see Jordan here putting the legs on one part of it, and then pulling out the other part and doing the same thing here. Then we started moving it around the room to get it where we wanted it. We had to lift it to latch the one side into the other. They kind of like slide into one another. And we moved the coffee table back in place, and that was it for the night. And today our side deck is starting to get pulled off. My dad decided to come down and help us out and pull it apart. He is just kind of working at it by himself. No treasure is found underneath here, but an old beer can from when this was built back in the 80s. But he is making easy work of it, guys. And here I'm gonna take a little break and show you that our septic area is filled in. They just need to come back and finish it up and put some seed down and stuff. But back to your regularly scheduled programming. Here he is finishing up toward the end. Jordan helped a little bit on the side to get the lattice off and whatnot, but he finished in probably about an hour, which is so impressive and so grateful for him. But if you remember from my last video, I bought Jordan these really cool mosaic backs for his deer heads. He put one of them up while I was in a meeting for work, and then started working on the second one that I bought for him for Christmas this year. So those are complete, looking really fancy. Then I started putting together a chair we're putting in the corner of our living room. It fits pretty well and it's surprisingly comfortable. So here's our living room setup, just need the rug to come in, and then I finally got a right size shower curtain liner, so putting that together. Also bought some rugs for in there, and there's the shower curtain. Like I said, no treasure found under the deck, but that's what it looks like, just super dirty. I'm cleaning out our closet because it's time for us to kind of get things organized in here and to fill all the little holes from our IKEA pack system. They make these bags that you can fill each of them with. It's easy, but tedious, and my fingers are pretty sore after. So I had to recruit Jordan to come and help me a little bit so that I had a little bit of a break. But here's how it looks once we are done with that. It honestly does so much for it. It's not even noticeable from a distance. And then I decided to walk away from the closet and start filling my pantry and get all the food unloaded from our bins. And here's how it turned out. This pantry is the most amazing thing I have, to have everything in one place like this. Then I cleaned the dining room for like the millionth time just to get that all cleaned up, and it was time to release my cat so that she could come and check everything out before the dog came. Here's where we landed with everything getting put away. We have those couple stacks right there. And then the front porch is also coming along nicely. And then I was back to the closet and kind of pulling things out of these bags and getting them hung up on the right sides. And here is where we ended with this day. We still have a lot of work to do. And I'm just gonna preface this with, I am in my pajamas this whole entire video. I stayed in it all day today, but I am cleaning up the closet and kind of getting everything where it needs to go. In the drawers, this is not all my clothes. I do have more, so I'm hoping I can fit the majority of it in here. While I was doing that, Jordan was hanging the TV in the living room, and I came out and helped him get it on that mount, and he got it all figured out. I mean, look at that stance. I don't know what it is, but it works. And he tested it out by playing music with the sound bar, so everything's good to go there. And then he decided to mount the one in our bedroom. So he's getting that all put on there. I helped him with that one as well, just easier two people, even though they're pretty light. Then his office rug showed up, so I helped him lay that out and get it all flattened out for him. Here's how it looks, kind of ties into that green that we're going through in the house, and him in his office doesn't look right at home. And then we decided later that night, pretty late that night, to hang some stuff. So this is one of my champagne bottle things that I put some fake pampas grass looking stuff in. And then we hung where we put our keys at. We had this at the old house too, so we just decided to put it next to our door. And then our calendar, it's a glass calendar that I put all the stuff we have going on that month on. It just helps us remember everything that we have to do. And it's in a good spot too, because we're in the kitchen a lot. So here is that champagne bottle, the key hook, and that calendar. And today, another TV is going up, this time in my office / the guest room. So again, I helped Jordan get that one on the mount, and it works. So we're good there. But while I was gone, Jordan got the TV in his office up, and then I needed to clean the downstairs main bathroom so that I could get it ready and all put together. And I also put up the shower curtain, so it's looking really good. And then our bedroom rug came in the mail, and I absolutely love it, and I'm obsessed with it. Here's us trying to put it away. It is so pretty. It's a really pretty kind of ivory off-white cream color. And then we ended the night with Jordan putting away his clothes in the closet. So make sure to come back for the next part. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.